Hey guys! Just need to set up the social networking fun stuff right here. Just gonna fix some errors while I'm waiting for people to get here. There we go. How's everybody doing? Happy Monday. To all college students out there, at least that celebrate spring break the same week I am, happy spring break. Just gonna give a few minutes for people to get here, and then we'll get started. Yeah, play the game. Let's see. So again, I hope everybody's having a happy Monday. It's been kind of dreary here, and also we've got some recording done, so I'm a little tired, but I think we're going to be able to make this work. But let's go ahead and get started. I am Drak. Welcome to the Let's Play live stream. And today, as you can tell, we are working on Undertale again. I know I've been gone for the last couple of weeks, but unfortunately school and life had a lot to say about that. I promise that I will get back to I will get to doing this more regularly. It's just when crap comes up, it's got to be taken care of. Now, people might also notice that on the details of this stream, I usually stream from 6 to 8, but since we are so close to the end, I don't really see a reason to go too long, especially since I don't want to have like this be Drak Let's Play Live Undertale episode 4 and some other stuff. So we're gonna try and get through Undertale, and if we end super early, well, that's just gonna be the case. First of all, can people hear me okay? Because if you can't, then we have a problem already. But that's the plan thus far. We're gonna solely do Undertale and finish it up so that I can kind of give final analysis, maybe answer you guys' questions if you have any, like on my thoughts on Undertale, or if you guys want to get into some of the other content that I've put up in the last week, like Street Fighter V, things like that. You're more than welcome to. So at that point, I'll probably amend the episode title like Undertale episode 4 and Q&A. But first of all, can people hear me? Let's go ahead and move over to Undertale. I am in a gray road, in a gray hallway. All right, I am not seeing any complaints on being able to hear me, so I'm assuming everything is cool. Let's go ahead and move forward. If there are any complaints, please let me know in the chat so that I can get them fixed. And here we go, people. Let me actually get this thing full screen on my PC. There we go. Okay, guys, it is time. Let's go ahead and finish Undertale. So we actually had a very startling revelation given in the last episode that if we take care of the Demon King Asgore, where Asgore wants our heart, we would need his heart in order to leave. So the elevator is in use. Okay, good to know. It's a gray city filled with gray stuff. I wonder what's going on here. Very straightforward walk to the final boss, I'm guessing. More buildings, more castles. Ah, there we go. Here's some music. Leaves. Gray leaves. Oh, look, a save point. Castle elevator. And, so this one, this is the only one that doesn't fill me with determination? That's a little interesting. Okay, I think this is Asgore's house, so... Give me a quick second, I'm going to step out of the game. Content may have frozen on the screen, but I think we're okay. And okay, we have a sign here. The way is blocked by 2 padlocks. There's a note attached. Howdy, I am in the garden. If you have anything you need to get off your chest, please don't hesitate to come. The keys are in the kitchen and the hallway. Okay. Well, that's nice of them. Lots of flowers. It's golden flower. Lots of flowers in this gray household. Time ago, a human fell into the ruins. Injured by its fall, the human called out for help. Okay, that's kind of cool. It's not really an encounter. You took the key and put it on your phone's keychain. Azrael, the king's son, heard the human's call. He brought the human back to the castle. Heart-shaped locket inside the box. Will you take it? Sure. Got the heart-shaped locket. There's a worn dagger inside the box. Will you take it? Okay. I have a feeling this is part of the whole ritual to get out. Room under renovations. Okay. Over time, Azrael and the human like siblings. The king and queen treated the human child as their own. The underground was full of hope. Okay? Take the key and put it on your phone's keychain. It's a trophy. Number 1 nose nozzle champs, 98. Now that we have both keys, let's go ahead and move forward. Oh my sick human had only one request: to see the flowers from their village. There was nothing we could do. The next day, he died. Wow, okay. This got heavy pretty quick. Azrael, racked with grief, absorbed the human soul, transformed into a being with incredible power. With the human soul, Azrael crossed through the barrier. He carried the human's body into the sunset, back to the village of Azrael reached the center of the village. There he found a bed of golden flowers, carried the human onto it. Suddenly, screams rang out. Villagers saw Azrael over his body. They thought he had killed the child. Yeah, I was kind of wondering if that was going to be the conclusion. Humans attacked him with everything they had. Struck with blow after blow. Azrael had the power to destroy them all. But Azrael did not fight back. Clutching the human, Azrael smiled and walked away. Wounded, Azrael stumbled into the castle and collapsed. His dust spread across the garden. The kingdom fell into despair. The queen had lost two children overnight. The humans had once again taken everything from us. The king decided it was time to end our suffering. Every human who falls down through the sky, without souls, we can shatter the barrier forever. It's not long now. King Asgore will give us hope, will let us go, will save us all. Well, this was kind of heartwarming, and then it got creepy. You should be smiling too. Aren't you excited? Aren't you happy? Well, not right now, I'm not. I'm a little creeped out. And a little annoyed. I keep on getting encounters. You're going to be free. Okay, so... Oh, I can actually use the elevator. Well, that was a turn. New home. Save it. Last corridor. Is this where I actually encounter him, or... Great pixel art, by the way. Oh, what the heck? So you finally made it. The end of your journey is at hand. In a few moments, you will meet the king. Together, you will determine the future of this world. That's then. Now, you will be judged. You will be judged for your every action. This must be where the endings come into play. You will be judged for every experience you've earned. What's the EXP? It's an acronym. It stands for execution points. Okay, so not experience points in this game. Well, there you go. A way of quantifying the pain you inflicted on others. When you kill someone, your execution points increases. When you have enough EXP, your love increases. Love 2 is an acronym. It stands for Level of Violence. Okay. A way of measuring someone's capacity to hurt. The more you kill, the easier it becomes to distance yourself. The more you distance yourself, the less you will hurt. The more easily you can bring yourself to hurt others. Now you understand. It's time to begin your judgment. Look inside yourself. Have you really done the right thing? Much as I know, and considering what you've done, what will you do now? Take a moment to think about this. It's Sans! Okay, dang it, I could have been doing the Sans voice. Truthfully, it doesn't really matter what you said. All that's important is that you were honest with yourself. What happens now? We leave up to you. That's an interesting way of putting it, like, actually saying, you know, this is my personal judgment on myself, and instead saying, basically, it doesn't matter. The game has judged, and now you will face judgment. Let's see, throne room. And yes, of course, you have a save point. Let's go ahead and save at the throne entrance. The problem is like, the game encourages you to go and explore. Okay, so what's down the stairs? It's a coffin. There's a name engraved on it. Drak. It's empty. Wow. Okay. This is really awkward for this kid because I think it's actually a little girl. So it's just like, I named a little girl Drak. That's not helpful. Okay. Oh no. Is Asgore the flower? Nope. No, that's the king. Dum-de-dum-dum. Is someone there? Just a moment. I have almost finished watering these flowers. Here we are. Howdy. How can I... Oh. I so badly want to say, would you like a cup of tea? Is it really the same person? But you know how it is. No, I don't know how it is. Nice day today, huh? Birds are singing. Flowers are blooming. Perfect weather for a game of catch. You know what we must do. When you are ready, come into the next room. I'm trying to go with like a deep voice, but I'm afraid that it's the same woman we came across in the first game, or in the first part of the game. And another save point. Okay. Well, let's save again. How tense. Just think of it like a visit to the dentist. Well, I don't like the visit to the dentist, so I don't want to think about it that way. Okay, so I guess I'm following him. Are you ready? If you are not, I understand. I am not ready either. The end. Okay, that's a cool effect right there. This is the barrier. This is what keeps us all trapped underground. If by chance you have any unfinished business, please do what you must. Let's go ahead and continue. I see. This is it, then. Ready? Here. Street light fills the room. Okay. Twilight is shining through the barrier. Seems your journey is you're filled with determination! Human. It was nice to meet you. Goodbye. So you don't even get a mercy option. Okay. That was a little freaky. I will admit that this mechanic to try and avoid damage is still very unique, very awesome. The music right now is really setting the tone. Oh boy. Ow. I know. Yep, that's it. Okay, so really quick, I need to fix that. It cannot end now. Okay, so really quick, we actually need to clean some things out here. Thrown away. Oh, wow. Do I not have any items? Crap. Okay, well, we're going back for a second. I'm going to take advantage of the kindness Lee is offering me. Talk amongst yourselves. I didn't go in prepared. I wonder if the other elevator is just to move over to another area and get some items. Again, I'll say the pixel art is pretty freaking awesome here. So what does this take me? It just takes me here. So ignore this, people. Okay, so do I really have to backtrack that entire way? I hope not. Okay, so this takes me out of the core. There we go. So that's the inn. And I think the alley is where I could get some items. An empty gun. I forgot about that. Okay. So let's just go ahead and drop these items. I'm pretty sure I shouldn't, but... The heart locket I'm not going to. Thank you. Okay. Let's go ahead and head on back. Long way back. It's staring into my soul. Here we go. Go in here, through the long cathedral. I will tell you one thing, Toby Fox. You like doing long hallways. Probably more than you should, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. The story is compelling enough that I can see why you did it. There we go. Oh, crap. I was going to save. Oh, well. Ready? Dude. gonna do it this time. Hi. Kinda wasn't prepared. I was itching my neck there. Oh, jeez. Okay. Rapidly spinning. Oh, this isn't even fair. Woo! Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get some jump moving really quick. Yeah! Oh no, I'm not done yet. So that is how it is. I remember the day after my son died. The entire underground was devoid of hope. The future had once again been taken from us by the humans. In a fit of anger, I declared war. I said that I would destroy any human that came here. I would use their souls to become godlike and free us from this terrible prison. Then I would destroy humanity and let monsters rule the surface in peace. So the people's hopes returned. My life, however, became disgusted with my actions. I'm guessing he's part of the Asriel story where his wife was a human. She left this place, never to be seen again. Truthfully, I do not want power. I do not want to hurt anyone. I just wanted everyone to have but I cannot take this any longer. I just want to see my wife. I just want to see my child. Please. This war has gone on long enough. You have the power. Take my soul and leave this cursed place. So I get the choice to either offer him mercy or fight, or to end his life. Whew. I wonder if this actually plays into like a final decision. You know what? I think your wife would want you to learn from your mistakes, buddy. After everything I've done to hurt you, you would rather stay down here and suffer than live happily on the surface? Something tells me that my character is probably related to the wife, so feels like an appropriate way to go. Human, I promise you, for as long as you remain here, my wife and I will take care of you as best we can. We can sit in the living room, telling stories, eating butterscotch pie. We could be like a family. Okay, I didn't do that. Ah ha ha!
You idiot! You haven't learned a thing in this world.
It's a kill or be killed. Wow. Okay. Okay then. So, I guess that's the neutral ending. So let me go ahead and swap things over. Yeah, it literally just kicks you out of the game. That's an interesting way to end it. Right there. So, okay. I'm guessing that's how the neutral ending goes. Is that you see the it's kill or be killed kind of deal, and I know that at some point you can go either a genocide or a pacifist route, and only like you can kill everything. And then there's also a pacifist route where you can go peacefully. You can offer mercy to all the enemies that you ever come across. But I didn't get that because I played this blind. So I believe what I got there was just the neutral ending to the game. Final thoughts on it. I liked it. I will admit that during the game I was 50-50 with it. It was having a very difficult time trying to keep me engaged, and therefore was kind of a slog to go through. I know that a lot of people in the chat for those previous episodes noticed, like, you don't really look like you're enjoying it. They're kind of accurate. I was having a very difficult time going through it. But that last little bit where we actually had, like, this moment of mercy with Asgore, I kind of like the fact that I could do that it still gave me a final choice, and then the flower comes in. I'm guessing that if you go completely pacifist, you have to fight the flower, and because he's like the epitome of that opposite ideology. So that would be an interesting concept. I know people have asked for me to do like an all pacifist run or an all genocide run, and I hate to let you guys down. I'm not going to. I'm going to let my Let's Play stand for what it is. There are dedicated Undertale Let's Players out there. I know Steam Train did one, and that was awesome. So if you want to see that stuff, I also know, I think it was Jacksepticeye did both runs. So there are plenty out there that you can go do, but I'm going to leave it to them. My final thoughts is it's a very good attempt from Toby Fox. I look forward to see what his next project is. But yeah, I don't really. If I were to have one complaint with Undertale, it would be that it was too. There were a couple of points where it dragged a little bit, where long hallways weren't necessarily needed. But yeah, I think it was a solid first attempt from Toby Fox, and it looks like he was doing it on his own. So, yeah, so that's Undertale, everybody. I hope you guys have enjoyed. And we actually have a little bit of time left. We have about 20 minutes. So I'm just going to go ahead and open things up to Q&A and maybe bring up another game in the process. Let's see. Let me actually amend the... So I'm actually going to open up the Q&A to anything that you guys want to ask. If you want to ask stuff about the channel, if you want to ask stuff about the podcast, if you want to ask stuff about live streaming, or even give your suggestions in the chat room, then you're more than welcome to. And also, like, give Let's Play suggestions, stuff like that. And also just ask me stuff that's on your mind. If you would like to see, if you'd like a specific question answered that maybe I haven't covered. Let me go ahead and update the social networking, and then we'll go through it, and maybe I'll pick a game in the meantime if there isn't really any questions to work with. Let's see here. There we go. Everybody's updated. And yeah, I kind of overshot that. I thought I might have a couple of problems. We did have one death. Technically 2 deaths in that entire playthrough. 2. So for the people that want to criticize my skills or whatever, the only problem that I had was the unique way that it handled damage. And I think I, for the most part, figured it out, but there were a couple of points where I got a little confused. So I'm not going to hold that against the game. Let's see. I already have a friend of mine that would probably... Should I give a score to this game? I'm actually like thinking in my head right now. It's a blind Let's Play. I would probably give it like a solid B minus, C plus, something like that. It's a good attempt, a good first attempt. I would be interested to see what Toby Fox does for his next project. I hope he sticks to RPGs, because I think he's kind of got a good idea going there. But that's up to him. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and open it up to you guys, and maybe in the meantime, we will open up another game and have some fun. But we're only going to go until 7 o'clock tonight. I'm not trying to be a dork here, guys, but I kind of reserved the hour because I really wanted this to just be Undertale. I didn't want it to be Undertale and other stuff. Undertale and Q&A is fine by me. I can live with that concept, but putting in Undertale and maybe some Hearthstone or something like that doesn't really feel all that appropriate to do. Let's see here. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and open up to you guys. If I don't see a whole lot of questions, then yeah, I will obviously bring in a game. And we'll have some fun for 20 minutes. Go do a Hearthstone match or something. You could leave the questions either on my chat, or I will actually also open up my Twitter. So you can tweet at Drak2326, and I will answer the questions to the best of my ability. Let me get that open here. Funniest thing how XSplit kind of lets me go at my own pace. Yeah, there we go. I wish I could actually add something else to Undertale. I thought it was a good first attempt. Does it motivate me to go and do the pacifist or the genocide endings? Maybe in my own spare time, but not for live stream material. Okay, so actually, here's a good question. Got Twitter up on my phone here. A good question that I have is, so now that Undertale is done, like, do you have another game planned? We're gonna go back to the suggestions and play some of those games, and maybe we'll find something in the meantime that will work. But as of right now, I don't have a set RPG or a long term game that is on there. So that's the way it's going to be. I don't know right off the bat what next week's game is going to be. We are going to be back to 2 hours at that point. But I don't know what the next game is going to be, no. It depends on you guys. It's really the answer that I have for you. It depends on you. You know, I picked up Undertale because you guys liked it, and you guys liked the voices that I was doing and stuff like that, so I decided to finish that per your request. But that could change at any point. Oh, and actually, I do have a little bit of something to go over. So I'm probably going to get murdered for saying this because I've gone back and forth on this matter. But so I know, I think it was probably a couple of months ago, I finally gave like a final answer to whether or not I would do MMOs. And it was kind of a no. But my decision has actually kind of changed in that regard. If I have the spare time to be able to do it, I will do an MMO. But it would probably be on my own time. I don't know if I would do it live, because doing it live, I think, would come with a ton of repercussions of me not being able to entertain you guys properly. But we'll work through that if we can. And welcome, Bogdan Samaka, aka Bogdan. Hello. Welcome to Drak Let's Play Live. You just barely missed. We got through the end of Undertale, and now we're just doing a little bit of Q&A. So if you have any questions for me, let me know. I'm just so entertaining. So yeah, back to the MMO stuff. It probably will happen. I'm not opening up every stinking MMO on there, but if I get enough suggestions for a particular one, I'll probably pick it up and play it for a little bit. And as long as there's interest, I'll play it. Let's see how. Oh, another question that I've gotten is, when are consoles coming back? Working on it. I hate to give you that answer, but I'm working on it. I think I've got the bugs worked out so that I don't absolutely have to get a brand new PC to make them work. I think I can get the frame rate problem fixed, but I want to make sure before I start doing that. And then we would go back to console multiplayer games and have fun with you guys. But that's completely subject. I don't want to set a day, because then I'll set a day, and the day I do it, I'm going to have problems. It'll be a welcome surprise. Let's see. It's funny, I have Twitter set up here, and then I've got it here, too. I am picky, apparently. So, okay. What MMOs do you have in mind to do it? The suggestions that I've gotten have been kind of across the board. So I have a couple for Tor for the Old Republic. I also have a few for World of Warcraft. I also have one or two for, I think it was WildStar, and a couple of others for Final Fantasy XIV. I want to say that there's a couple of others for 11, but I just don't think that's available anymore. Okay. Things have gotten a little bit quiet. Here's the dancing monkey. Nope, just waiting on you guys. Again, leave your questions either in the chat or on my Twitter. And my Twitter is right at the bottom left corner of the screen. And if things dry up enough, we're actually about 10 minutes away from the stream ending, so we will probably just go ahead and call it at that point if I don't get a question in the next little bit. And we'll leave it at that. So you'll have a complete Undertale playlist, and we can move on to the next game. What suggestions have you gotten? Lots. I can't remember them off the top of my head. I've got them in a notebook somewhere. Torchlight was one of them. I think Rogue Legacy, because I've never played that. Oh, there was a recent one too, and I can't remember its name, but somebody literally compared it to being Final Fantasy meets Diablo, and then I had to try it. So I don't know the name of it, but that'll probably be on the list too. Another game was Bastion, another indie game that I've never tried. But those are the ones that are coming up off the top of my head. Okay, I think that's actually going to be it. I haven't gotten another question in the next little bit, so I'm actually gonna open it up for like another 2 minutes, and then we're gonna call the stream if that's it. So I don't want to not do 2 hours, but the bottom line is that I wanted this to be Undertale and just leave it at that. So I hope you guys understand. Next week, however, we're back to 2 hours, and we're back to having some fun. Oh, come on. My phone just cut out. And also, while I'm waiting out the couple of minutes, so just to kind of wrap things up tonight, I hope you guys have enjoyed this Let's Play of Undertale, like from episode 1. It's definitely something that I didn't see myself doing, but it worked out, so I'm happy about that. If you guys would like to, or if you guys liked my Let's Play of Undertale live, you can also subscribe and like and all that fun stuff, and check out all the other content that I have on my channel. So, for example, I stream Mondays 6 to 8 Mountain Daylight Time, and it can be really anything, but I tried to stick with multiplayer so that I can play with you guys. I also do Let's Play content, and that goes up every Tuesday and Thursday. I have 2 Let's Plays in particular. So I do modern games with my wife, Andrea, and currently we are working on the 2015 King's Quest Episode 1. So you guys can look forward to that. And then on Thursdays, I actually play the Final Fantasy series of games. I know people have played it on YouTube before, but it is a series I am very passionate about and wanted to share it with you guys. Then on Saturday nights, I do my podcast called Geek News, Reviews, and Opinions, which is where we talk about the events or the week's events in geek. where I get together with 3 other YouTubers and fellow reviewers and critics and all that, and we just have a good time for about 2 hours talking about what happened during the week. So, for example, last week we actually had a lot of controversy last week. We talked about Lionhead Studios possibly disbanding, and maybe getting rehired by Sony. We talked about a Twitch streamer who decided to make a couple of changes to her channel, and people weren't happy about that. We talked about J.K. Simmons getting cast as Commissioner Gordon for Justice League, and a couple of other things. So you guys have plenty of content to look into there. I also do video game reviews. I've just barely started that up a couple of months ago. My most recent review is of Street Fighter V, and it's more of a rant because Street Fighter V is a horribly unfinished game. And they can do better than that. So I know Capcom can do better than that, especially since Street Fighter at this point can be considered its flagship franchise. So that's all the content that I provide for you guys. You can also check out Drak and Shadow, where me and my fellow YouTuber, the Shadow Blazer 3000, an anime reviewer, and you should be watching him. We actually do Let's Plays together, and we have quite a repertoire of Let's Plays. Currently, we're about ready to finish up Sonic Generations. We're working on Phantasy Star 4, End of the Millennium. Banjo-Tooie, Castle Crashers is a special Let's Play for this month only, where we tackle a beat 'em up. And we also have something special in store this weekend. So I hope you guys enjoy that. And yeah, things have kind of dried up. So once again, I hope you guys have enjoyed this Let's Play of Undertale live. And we'll work out, we'll figure out the next game as we go along. But in the meantime, I'm Drak. I hope you've enjoyed. And I'll see you guys next week for even more Let's Play Live.